Calvin just brought me this box and he's like, Mom, open it, there's a list.
You're the apple to my pie. You're the straw to my berry. You're the smoke to my high. And you're the one I wanna marry. 'Cause you're the one I want you.
Good morning. Calvin and I are headed to church. We're actually going to the 10:45 service, and it's 10:45 right now because I had to ask Calvin 15,000 times to please change his clothes, and he didn't want to listen to me. So now we're going to be getting here as they're doing worship and singing and everything, which isn't a big deal. I'm not missing the actual sermon, but I don't like being late to things. It drives me crazy. So, oh wow, that's a new restaurant. But anyways, we're gonna go to church, and Calvin's gonna be a good boy in his class, right? You're gonna be really good? No crying?
I'm a Pachyosaurus.
Oh, you're gonna tell him you're a Pachyosaurus? That's what the helmet's for? Alright. Alright, we're gonna let our friends know if you're good, okay? So you gotta be really good, no crying. Okay? Were you really good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna get buckled?
Not talk to the camera.
You want me to talk?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Say a whole thing about I'm being good.
Oh, the whole thing about Calvin being good was Calvin was really good. He didn't cry when I dropped him off. He kept his helmet on the whole time because he's a Pachyosaurus. He's a Pachyosaurus, the ones with bumps on their head, I guess. He made me a snake. Cute little snake. Did you put all these on here?
Yeah.
Cut up straw pieces on your pipe cleaner, and you colored a snake, right?
Yeah. It's a brine snake.
A bronze snake?
Yeah, brine snake.
You're right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna head home and see what Daddy's doing. He's probably still laying in bed. So I think the plan right now is to take Travis's tops to the BX to get his maintenance badge sewn on them. Yes? And the pockets sewn shut, because you don't use them. You're not even supposed to use them, right?
Well, I mean, you can use them. You can't really like put big stuff in them.
No. Like your phone, or would that just feel weird?
Yeah, people do it. I don't. I think they're dumb.
Stupid front pockets. But then I think we're gonna try to go to a PARK if it doesn't rain or if someone doesn't fall asleep. So much for going to the park right now. It's downpouring.
It's water.
Well, when it stops raining, we'll go to the park. You want to go to the park and play in the rain?
No.
That wouldn't be fun. What? I see them. Whenever we get home in park, Calvin is always talking about these dinosaur eggs and always pointing at like all the trees around here. Like there's some back here and then there's some right here. And he's always like, look at the dinosaur eggs. And I've never known what he was talking about until the other day. And I actually looked up at the trees and I see what he's talking about. And I don't know what they are though. They're weird looking. Calvin says they're dinosaur eggs. See? What's up there? Dinosaur eggs.
Oh, dinosaur eggs.
Those are your dinosaur eggs? Calvin just brought me this box and he's like, Mom, open it, there's a lizard in it. Is there really a lizard in it? I want to see. Oh, it's a gecko! Hey, stop. He's huge! Watch out! He's massive!
Yeah! I want him to go, but
He's huge. What's he doing in there?
he'll try to get out.
What are you doing, little Gex?
I wanted to let him get out, but
Why is he in there? Do you want to put him in a home?
Yeah.
We should put him in your beetly habitat. Do you want to keep him?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold him. Don't let him out. I'll go get your beetly habitat. Is he in?
No.
Where the heck did he go? Oh, he's all the way up here again. Get in there. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I'm scared.
He's in!
He's in. We did it.
Yay! Oh my god!
Yay! Gecko!
Gecko!
He's huge. Let me see.
Massive!
He's a big one.
Yeah!
Hi, buddy. What do you think?
Good. He's massive.
Smile. You're so cute.
He also eats bees.
He's just chilling. But I think we've narrowed it down to like this because he's got like this spiky kind of tail like this. So what he appears to be is this Gomero wall gecko. Gomero wall gecko.
I'll try to hold him.
Yeah, because he looks just like that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have like stripies on him though. We're at Naval Cadena because we're gonna try to find some sort of habitat now for his gecko. Because he's wanted a gecko since we got here, but we've always just like caught one and then let it go. And do you remember? I'm gonna have to find it. It'll be included in here. That video of Calvin, Daiku! When he had him in the little glass cup on the table, it'll be in here. Careful. Come here, Daiku. He's wanted one since we've been here, and he's never actually been able to keep one because we didn't want to capture one and then let it die. But we've done a little research, and we're hoping to be able to keep him alive. Because he's huge. He's a good-sized little guy.
Grandpa gecko.
He's Grandpa Gecko. He's the OG gecko.
It's weird looking. That's floating.
Yeah, he is. He's chilling, huh?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. So, I mean, you might as well.
Get this
With a light.
that has everything in it and just pay for the light
Yeah.
and the food, opposed to buying.
Rather than bits and pieces.
Calvin, what's it like being an only child? Good?
What's cool? He's a pretty.
It'd be cool to have that just walking around your house, like if it was your pet. Show of hands, who remembers Calvin's beetle? Little beetly? And remember me saying that you could buy beetles here? Obviously they're a little bit bigger, but they're like $30 for a beetle. And we found Calvin's outside our front door. Just like your beetly, huh?
Yeah, but any of them don't look like my beetle.
They do, they're just bigger.
Yeah.
Next stop is Daiso, which is literally in like the same area. It's in the same Naval Cadena area. It's just like across the parking lot because we couldn't find any like spritzer bottles for his little habitat, and they're supposed to stay kind of like humid with their heat lamp on. They're supposed to stay moist, I guess. Humid, wet, I don't know. So we're gonna get a spray bottle here because I knew they had some here. And they got some big ones. Some cute ones. Like these are cute.
Yeah.
And this is probably what we'll get for Lizardy. And then I'll get one of these for like the kitchen. Yeah?
Oh no.
Do you want to pick a color?
I'm green.
The green one. That didn't help at all.
I haven't had.
They know we got a habitat for him. Because remember I said that you're spoiled? You're not spoiled, you're just obviously loved, huh? Very, very loved. And a little bit spoiled. Like 49% spoiled.
I got
51% loved. That's a fair percentage, I think. Where are we going now?
go get some food.
Where do you want to
go
go?
to Arashi's.
Arashi's.
Haven't really been there in a while.
You're right. Arashi's it is. So Arashi's has a 30-minute wait. We parked and we noticed that it was obviously packed. So Travis had me run in, and some guys that were standing in front of like the ticket machine, when I walked in, I heard a worker telling them about 30 minutes. So it would take even longer for us to get seated considering they were before us.
What time is it exactly?
So we're gonna try somewhere else, but we don't really know where else to go. We always go to the places that are gonna be busy because all the Americans go there. We need to stop going to the American places. We're Americans. It's a little bit loud in here, but we just got to Kyoto ramen. The boys are right now washing their hands. Here they have like the hand washing station outside of the bathroom, so people can go into the bathroom quicker and then come out and wash their hands. Or you can just go and wash your hands and you don't have to go into the bathroom. But we were gonna go to Arashi's and they were packed, and then we were gonna go to Volcano Ramen, which is also another ticket style restaurant, but they are doing some maintenance, so they're closed. And then we're like, well, what about Kyoto Ramen? Du bist ein Mann.
Yes, I know I'm a man.
Yes!
I am aware.
Ich bin eine Frau. Right?
Yeah.
I am a woman. So, du bist ein Frau. No, du bist ein Mann. And ich bin eine Frau. I am a woman. It's gonna be tricky, but we have 8 months to learn quite a bit more German. We'll see in like a month how well we're doing. Probably the same. We'll probably still suck.
Still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in.
How's it going, buddy? Look at him, he's got sand on his head. He's like, I hate this. Hi, bud. What do you think?
It's so cool for him. But
He loves it, huh?
the hot water in it.
I've been in our room working on videos for the last while, probably almost 2-3 hours now. And at one point I noticed it had gotten pretty quiet, so I asked Travis if Calvin was sleeping. He's like, yeah, he fell asleep on me. At Daiso earlier, I picked up this honey pot, it says, bottle, which I have seen honey in these bottles. This is what like the local honey comes in. And I'm gonna put my almond butter in it. When I had first tried almond butter, it was in the little packets of like Justin's almond butter, whatever, and it was like maple flavored. And I would just take like an apple with me and then that little packet of almond butter, and I would just squeeze it out on each bite and eat it. And I liked doing it that way, but with it being in the jar, I can't really squeeze it out on each bite, so I have to cut it up and dip it in there. So my hope is that I can put the almond butter in this squeeze container and then squeeze it out on my apple as I eat it. That's the hope, but I don't know if it's actually going to work that way. So we shall see. I'll keep you posted if that actually works. If it doesn't, then you won't hear anything else about it, because I'll just be disappointed. I just did a quick 40 or so minute HIIT workout, and I was dying. It was like 67 in here when I started doing it, and Travis had the back door open, and I'm like, it's way too cold, you need to close the door. And then by the end of it, I was like dripping sweat, and I'm like, it's not even hot in here. But it was a good workout. I did one of the Fitness Blender workouts. I've talked about Fitness Blender a lot, fitnessblender.com. They have videos on YouTube, they have their own website, they're all over the place. They're all free, and they're like, you can narrow them down to target areas you want, or with the equipment you have, the amount of time you have, everything. They're awesome. So check them out if you haven't. and I'm gonna go take a shower. We haven't been in here watching him, so he's been exploring his new home. He's probably gonna run away from me. Hi, little guy. Hi, little guy. Look at his belly. He's so cute. Where you going, buddy? You don't have to hide. We'll get you some food tomorrow. I promise. I need to put Calvin in bed. He's still sleeping on the couch. And then head to bed myself. For now, that is that, and we will see you when we see you. Bye!
You look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope